What's up, YouTube? My name is Lili Kazemi. I'm the editor of DowFitLife.com and the author of the book Business Class Fitness, and this is my YouTube channel. If you're new, thanks for stopping by. If you've stopped by before, thanks for coming back. Today I'm going to talk to you about the importance of food and calorie tracking. Now, as someone who is a lawyer by background, it may not seem apparent from my outfit, although I will say that I was way ahead of the Barbie pink trend. But as a lawyer and someone working in a very demanding professional services job, I understand that not all of us have this enormous amount of time to work out or carefully meal prep. We're certainly not full-time fitness influencers, although I really admire the people who do that and are successful. So part of the content I'm trying to create is a niche for those of us who are just barely able to get by in terms of day-to-day needing to put out fires and just want a way to be able not to have to sacrifice their health. So where does food tracking fit into that? Well, think about it when you start a project for a client. You need to have a budget. You always set a budget. If you just let your team do the work and don't track that against the budget, before you know it, you're going to be hitting up against it, or maybe you even went over. You'll have to eat the cost. Your boss won't be happy. And that's the same principle with food tracking. Studies show that people underestimate by 30% the number of calories that they intake. So where to start with that? Well, I recommend an app. I will tell you that I used to do it the old school way, writing it down on a piece of paper with a calculator, because that was before smartphones, but luckily now there is apps on smartphones. I use MyFitnessPal, and I'm not being sponsored by them. They don't know I exist. I just find it the most user-friendly, but there's definitely other ones, so I would encourage you to check that out in the App Store. But the reason that I like it is because, for example, you have a daily diary of your food, you can set a calorie goal, and then it kind of shows you like what you have left. But you also can hit on this nutrition button where you can track in real time your protein, carbs, and fiber vis-a-vis the goals you're setting. That being said, if you're new to this, definitely walk before you can run. You don't have to set goals now. For example, when I first started doing it, I basically just did it for my information. Just do it like, again, when you start a client project and they tell you they're at point A and they want to get to point B, you have to get their baseline. You have to know where to start. So think of it this way, like you're getting your baseline. How much are you eating a day? What may you not realize you might be eating mindlessly? What may you not realize you are not eating in terms of an appropriate portion size, which is a whole nother topic. I do have a blog post about it. I will post that. But it really is illuminating when you essentially have a mirror, tracking what you do and being able to measure it. As someone famous once said, you have to measure it to manage it. So I'm going to end the video here. I was going to get into macros and how to set calorie goals, which I do believe the role of a dietitian and a licensed professional is critical in, but I'm going to save that for another video. I think this is already a lot of content and information. If you are a really busy person with a busy job, or even if you're not, and you found this content appealing, please like the video and subscribe to the channel, and I will be back with much more. But in the meantime, you can visit my blog at DowFitLife.com, and if you're interested, you can buy my book, Business Class Fitness. Either way, I look forward to seeing you, and thank you for stopping by. Have a wonderful, fabulous, and healthy day.